Coming to you from the suburbs of Washington, D.C., I'm Sarah. Welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. It's Monday, and I have some stuff to talk about, obviously, or I wouldn't be making a video. So Tara, your tattoo is awesome, and cardinals are cool, and they're the state bird of Virginia as well. They're really pretty. I especially like the girls. I feel like the girls don't get enough attention because they're not as flashy, but I see the girls more often in our backyard, and I think they're cute, and, you know, they're the mama birds. But yeah, I like cardinals. I think they're nice, and, yeah, I don't really have that much else to say about it, but I wrote down cardinals, so. But yeah, it's cool that you have lots of different meanings. I think it's best when you get a tattoo to have lots of sentimental reason for it, because if you're just getting something that you see on the wall in the tattoo parlor, that's not special, you know? Plus you're spending money to get something that you don't actually care that much about, and it's going to be imprinted in your skin for the rest of your life unless you get it removed, which costs even more money, so. Anyway, and then you were talking about loneliness and what you do or something, I think, because you're feeling kind of like people have been going home for the summer or going to camp or whatever, so you're feeling lonely. I feel lonely sometimes too, especially like when people that I would normally hang out with are not around, and I kind of don't know what to do with myself. But I just, a lot of times when I'm feeling lonely, I reach out to people and talk to people in any way that I can. Like, if I'm feeling bored and not knowing what to do, I talk to friends, text people, or I go on Facebook and talk to them, or I watch things. I watch a lot of things when I don't know what else to do, which is kind of, that sounds really sad, but yeah, that's one way to combat loneliness, is to entertain yourself, find ways to entertain yourself. Everybody gets lonely sometimes. Like, you can even get lonely at a party. That's my stomach. Hungry. If you even heard that. But yeah, you can even get lonely at a party. Sometimes I go to parties where I don't really know that many people, and you get kind of like, I wish I knew these people, but I'm too shy to talk to them, so I'll just sit here by myself, and you kind of feel a little out of it, especially if the other people know each other. Yeah. I was just at a bachelorette party for my sister, and I kind of was like that. Although, I had fun, but, like, I didn't know most of the people. I just knew my sister and one of my sister's friends, but it was still enjoyable. I just was kind of sitting there like, I'm the odd one out, because I don't work with these people. But, anyway, yeah. And then, Tally, your ukulele is awesome. You have so many. I've lost count. Do you have 5 now, or do you have 6 now? Or 7, or 8? But that ukulele is really cool. It's got 8 strings, right? I don't really even know how that works. Like, how is it the same chords? Are some of the strings... explain your ukulele to me. But it sounds really cool, and it's exciting that you can use the same chords, because you don't really even have to relearn, or you don't really even have to learn a new instrument, technically. And then you were talking about traditions with friends. And I was trying to think of what traditions that I have with friends. I mean, I have the tradition of writing letters and birthday stuff, and I don't know. I like to watch movies with one of my friends. Like, most of the time when I see her, which unfortunately hasn't been for a really long time, but whenever I see her, we usually go to the movies. Movies are kind of one of our things. And we also like to go to used bookstores. Big fan of used bookstores, which it's harder to find those than it used to be. I don't know why I'm swinging my arms. I just am. Well, the cat's on the floor. The cat's entertained. But yeah, things like that. Those are my traditions. I don't really have watching a certain show every year with a certain person type of tradition, but that's really cool, Tally, that you watch the Tonys with your friend, because that makes it fun. When I was in college, I used to watch, like, the Golden Globes and stuff with my roommates, and that was fun. It is always more fun when you can watch with somebody and make fun of things, like dresses and stuff. My sister's really good at making fun of things. She's fun to watch things like that with. And then Itzel was talking about exciting, unexpected things, because you got to go to the Big Time Rush radio thing, and that's awesome. Did you get to meet the Big Time Rush people? I saw that you got to meet, like, the bassist and stuff, but did you get to meet the actual, like, 4 guys, or were they too busy or whatever? Because that's really cool. I want to know more about that. hand gestures. And, but yeah, this week for me, I went to a bachelorette party. It was my first bachelorette party, and that was exciting. It wasn't really unexpected, it was planned, but it was exciting and funny. And I went to the lady doctor, and it turned out to actually not be as bad as I ever thought it, or as I thought it would be. It was actually kind of nice, and so I'm proud of myself for conquering my fears and being actually really relaxed when I went to the lady doctor. That's how I refer to them. It's a better term. But anyway, my question, do I have a question? Well, have you ever like been really nervous about something and kind of scared, and leading up to it you're like getting more and more scared and more nervous, and then when it happens it's totally fine and you just have like this rush of That's my question. I hope you're all having an awesome week. Tara, I will see you and your tattoo tomorrow.